Synopsis: The Merchant of Venice. Jessica is the daughter of a father named Shylock. Jessica converted to Christianity after loving a man named Christian Lorenzo. Why not his father didn't approve of them. In the end, they got married running away. It all started with that Anna, his father, had the Christians. Shylock had made a pact with the Unissula Antonia. It was a sign of his revenge. It all started when Antony's friend Bassanio asked to see his girlfriend in Belmont, Portia. Antonio come from Venice, asked for 300 ducats for her girlfriends. Antonio was in a bad economy, then advised Bassanio to borrow money to someone else on his behalf. Then Bassanio was suggested an escort to a Shylock, a Jewish loan shark, but Shylock makes a preposterous deal, which is if Antonio can't pay his debt, then he has to cut off his body parts. Seeing Bassanio's urgency, Antonio finally agreed to the deal. After Bassanio gets the money, he immediately overtook her and married her. Soon, Bassanio heard from Venice that Antonio was taken to court by Shylock and his merchantship would be drowned because they could not settle his debt. In the Duke of Venice trial, all evidence points to Antonio and Antonia's guilt. But suddenly, Bassanio and Parthenia came. But as Antonio originally said that he was willing to put a piece in his body, but Portia's appeal for getting rid of the right size shouldn't be less and more and should not be bleeding. For the covenant mentions only a piece of flesh and blood does not exist in the covenant. Portia then threatened Shylock if she failed to do it the way that the entire estate Shylock has will be seized by the court and will become state property. In the end, Shylock failed to make the deal, and that's where the entire Shylock property seized and stayed, and Antonio's ship returned from midstream, and the Jews went broke at the time and become a Christian victory. And then setting from the Merchant of Venice is place: Street of Venice, Belmont, Italy, Sherlock Holmes. Time: 16th century. Atmosphere: noisy, crowded, happy. Character: protagonist Portia, antagonist Shylock and Antonio, major Bassanio, Jessica, minor Lorenzo. Plot of the Merchant of Venice is introduction. Desdemona, married with someone, is Christiani and her father Shylock is Yahudi, then her father is hungry. Then reaching action. When her father is hungry with Christiani because his daughter left him and married with someone is Christiani, then he always make a conflict with Christiani. Then climax. Someday, Antony's friend borrow money with Antonio, but Antonio has not money, so Antonio gives solution to get money with the borrow with bandit Yahudi or Shylock. So Antonio borrow money with Shylock to his friend, but Shylock have a treaty to Antonio. That is, when Antonio don't have returned his money, he can give slice her fleecy, and that problem is happened. Then following action. Bassanio heard from Venice that Antonio was taken to court by Sherlock and his merchant ship would be down because that could not settle his debt in the Duke of Venice. Till all evidence points to Antonio and Antonio's guilt. Then resolution. Bassanio and Portia came, but as Antonio had originally said that he was willing to put a piece in his body. But Portia's apple, forgetting meat of the right, says shouldn't be less and more and should not be bleeding. For the covenant mentions only a piece of flesh and blood does not exist in the covenant. Portia then treated Sherlock if she failed to do it the way that the entire estate Sherlock has will be seized by the court and will become state property. In the end, Sherlock failed to make the deal. And then 5 conflict is man vs himself. Bassanio is a gambler and has a very big problems because of this. He had lost all of his inheritance owes a lot of money to Antonio, his best friend. Man vs nature. Antonio faced this conflict when his ship crashed and his merchandise is lost. He is in jeopardy of losing his money and becoming bankrupt. Man vs man. Antonio and Sherlock are the main man and man conflict in this story. Antonio because Sherlock is a Jew and Sherlock because Antonio treats him like he is dog. Man vs society and man vs fate. And then point of view. William Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice explores humanity through the themes of race, marriage, love, justice, wealth, and individual choice. While the themes reflect the perspective of Shakespeare, they are not filtered through any narrator. Without a narrator, it is up to the characters to reveal the intricacies of this tale of love and deception, and in the process the player's point of view. And then them 1. Friendship. When Bassanio borrowed money from Antonio, but Antonio was also in a crisis because of their powerful bonds of friendship. Antonio risked his life to earn money from Sherlock's lost. 2. Romance. Her doctor converted to Christianity because she loved someone and left Sherlock for abashing her doctor's wish. Also, the part where Bassanio would borrow money to meet his girlfriend and marry her. 3. Hatred. Sherlock had Christians for his doctors going to marry a Christian and convert. Since then there has been resentful of Christians. He has always tried to undermine, humiliate, and make Christians miserable. And the last, moral value. As humans, we should respect each other. Therefore, we should not judge others even if that person is from our religion. The past is the past. Don't be so stubborn about other people's choices and other people's decisions. Every human has the right to love anyone because love comes unexpectedly and remains unexpectedly. So, if someone has loved another person is judged and decided how his or her way of life, it is better to appreciate it. Do not allow anger to paralyze us, for it can harm us all. Have no grudge. Never try to be divisions, for in the end the victors will stand above the thought.